have to throw some more of his punches. Good left by Chok Chai to the side of the face. And again, he goes to the body of Manny Pacquiao.
Now, this is also going to be a test of stamina for Manny Pacquiao, whether he can continue with his pace of moving around and both fighters wrestling each other down in the canvas.
Well, Manny Pacquiao led off with a left that hit the face of Chok Chai, but that was obviously a slip. And Manny Pacquiao immediately goes to work with a right-left combination to the face of Chok Chai. Good left and right by Manny Pacquiao. Good left by Manny Pacquiao to the face. Caught him flush with the right side of the head.
Chok Chai battery is down, and I don't think he's going to get up.
He doesn't look too good.
He's slowly trying to get up. He is counted out.
Yes, Manny Pacquiao
is the new Oriental flyweight champion, and Chok Chai battery down for the count, and Pacquiao.
A fifth-round knockout by Manny Pacquiao of the Philippines with a good left to the side of the face.
Oh, that's a cracking pace. They've been like this since the opening bell, and here we are in the 8th round, and it's still toe-to-toe stuff. At no stage has Pacquiao accepted anything less than full-blown attack, and that left hand rocked Shashikul. Did he just glance at the official as well? I think he's in a spot above a hit. It looks like he's starting to puff a little bit, and down he goes. Well, there was a cracking body shot in amongst a barrage of blows. That did for him, and I don't think he's going to get up here. He is flat out with nowhere to go. The champion on home soil is battered up. He's down, he's out, it's over. There's no need to make...
Manny Pacquiao in black, Reynaldo Hamili in white. Both fighters are vying for the WBC Junior Featherweight International title.
He's now rated number 7 in the bantamweight WBC.
Sumabog ang uso ni Hamili. Again by Pacquiao, and Hamili is still groggy. But boom, another good left. I think it's a winner for the second time in this fight. Pacquiao. But Hamili comes back. Si Hamili sumasabay. A good left. Yes, it's all over. It's all over. Automatic na yan. Yes.
Interpreting Sutu over in Ledwaba's corner. English is spoken in both corners as well. So now, it's confusing.
Ledwaba corner is better paced and strict attention now. If this guy doesn't pick up, turn his fight around, it'll look to kind of call it a day.
Mercy.
He's been caught by surprise. He's a good fighter. He had no idea.
Pacquiao may take care of it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel. You gotta continue? Take it 10.
When have you ever seen a fighter say, I'm not okay?
There's a weariness and almost a resignation in the eyes of Ledwaba.
Yeah, and Joe Cortez has seen enough. That's a TKO victory for the very impressive Manny Pacquiao, who takes a good fighter and just takes him apart.
Punches for the most part of this round are still being landed by Pacquiao.
Hard left hand. This might be against Marco Antonio Barrera. Now they know as Pacquiao tries to go ahead and finish Barrera. Pacquiao is strafing Barrera with left hands. Marco's hanging in now. He's tasted the power, but Manny's having another big round.
Yeah, the if he does survive this round and Pacquiao runs out of gas a few rounds later, Pacquiao's going to be in trouble. But if this stays right here, everything is great for Pacquiao. Just stays right here.
Backhand by Pacquiao. Barrera just trying to stay away.
But Pacquiao,
This is where
he's the hand on punch. And what's interesting, there's another bad headbutt. But
regarded fighters in the world.
He's an icon.
One of the most entertaining.
You have to go through 3 more minutes of this.
no, because Pacquiao is not backing off. If you had a guy that was
He's getting hurt. Here comes Barrera's corner. Barrera's corner man is up on the apron. He's going to step into the ring.
And new featherweight champion of the world.
Of the team to win a title, but the most impressive knockout of all of them. In fact, he was considered the biggest puncher on the entire Olympic team in 2000, even though he was the smallest guy.
And en route to the ring to score that knockout, Valoria gave a hug to the fighter he fought in his last fight here in Staples Center, a Mexican fighter named Ruben Contreras. The story there was that after Valoria knocked out Contreras in the 6th round, Contreras suffered subdural bleeding and actually was taken to a hospital where he nearly died. Contreras has won the battle for his life. He's getting better, and Valoria dedicated his knockout tonight to his previous opponent.
That was very nice of him, too.
Also, Jim Valoria, it turns out, something we didn't fully know, is an Hawaiian American, of course, but he is a 100% Filipino background, so that he can take advantage of all the Filipino fans who have come out for Pacquiao, and maybe that'll be part of his fan base as well.
CompuBox numbers through round 5. Pacquiao's landed 109 power shots. Velasquez has landed 68. Shows you what a dynamic offensive force Pacquiao is. Shows you that he leaves himself open defensively.
Yes, it does. But this is the perfect opponent for him in preparation for the fight with Morales, because even though he may get tired and he's having a rough contest, the slowness of the opponent, Velasquez, will always permit him to be able to get away.
There's an abrasion alongside the left eye of Velasquez. Testimony to those right hands he's been catching just like that.
Sizzling right hand inside by Pacquiao, who has zeroed in the last couple of rounds and seems to be getting more and more accurate with his power shots.
But I'm very impressed with his stamina and his condition, right, because he's thrown a lot of punches, I mean power punches, and still is punching with full power at this stage of the fight.
There's a creeping doubt in my mind, Emmanuel, as to whether Manny Pacquiao is really a 130-pound fighter.
No, I don't think so. I think his best weight is 126 pounds. And when you're fighting guys who are like Morales, who are coming in from 140, their natural weight, it can be a big factor late in the fight.
Perfect right hand by Pacquiao.
Right hook.
Stuns Velasquez. Pacquiao trying to finish it. Got 40 seconds to get it done. One of the most vicious finishers in the sport. Velasquez in big trouble now, trying to hold on.
Well, Velasquez is doing something that's very smart. Clinch, even if you have to fall down with the opponent.
Pacquiao just missed a counter left hand that would have ended the fight. Good job of holding on by Velasquez. He's still staggering.
Velasquez is not only hurt, I think fatigue is a big factor now. There's no way I can see him going into the fight.
The increasing accuracy of Pacquiao's shots making a difference, and Velasquez goes to his knee as the round comes to a close. They're saying he did so before the bell, so it is a knockdown. And that's a stoppage.
Good call by the referee.
Something nobody else has done among the name opponents.
As much as he used to, but Marquez is trying to, every time he comes in, he's trying to punch and come back. Even there, he didn't get hit with clean punches.
A right hand by Pacquiao got through, but Marquez has been more effective in this exchange.
Uppercut by Marquez, huge left hook, buckled Pacquiao. Big punch for Marquez to punctuate the second round.
Here you see Marquez working his counter punch once again when Pacquiao got out of position again, coming in, throwing a left hand.
Marquez took
mistakes.
Absolutely, Larry, you're right.
And the straight right hand lands right down the pipe for Marquez.
You know, he's back and forth in this fight here.
Down goes Marquez on a straight left-hand shot.
See, now, this fight can go like this all night.
Marquez almost went down a second time, and he almost went to the wrong corner as well.
Vision. But I'm quite sure when Nacho Bernstein here has a good cut man in the corner also.
Pacquiao landed a quick right hook. Momentarily lifted Marquez off his front foot. Another left hand for Pacquiao. Marquez has to fight back. They're trading shots. It's a Manny Pacquiao type round.
Yeah, but Marquez is going to have to fight him. You can't outbox this guy.
An amazingly even fight, and the straight right hand by Marquez hurt Pacquiao.
I think it landed in his eye, Jim.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
He squinted his eye. He's not hurt, but
Pacquiao's lead eye is compromised. There's a perfect combination by Marquez.
That's the straight
left hand by
straight
Pacquiao.
left. Marquez fought with his nose broke after the first round.
At 1 point for Marquez. This all started with a brilliant Pacquiao left hand, which looked for a moment as though it was going to knock Marquez down. One more right hand for Marquez. One more combination for Pacquiao. They trade shots down the stretch.
hell of a fight. I'm calling it another draw.
Has been dropping. 65 punches thrown in the 5th, 57 in the 6th, 50 in the 7th, only 38 in the 8th. Surely a serious consideration must now be given to stopping the fight in the 9th if things continue the way they've been. I guess, given the accepted traditional ethic in the sporting manual, if this were Pacquiao's title belt instead of Diaz's, it would have been stopped before now.
It probably would have, you know, because Diaz is going to keep coming all night long as they let him. But even when he punches, he's ineffective. He's not a knockout puncher, so he's not going to probably perform a one-punch miracle. It's just how much more punch damage can he take before the fight eventually ends.
He's had his moment in the sun. He's got an $800,000 guarantee and the chance for pay-per-view benefits if the buy rate rises above a certain level. He got a lot of publicity before the fight saying, I'm driving a 1991 Honda with no air conditioning. He's going to get a chance to buy a new car.
Well, he might end up with $1 million from these fights, which is a good paycheck. And he's did a good job. He's just not talented enough to compete on this level with the top fighters.
But he's brave enough to compete on any level. And he's proven that. Straight left hand shot for Pacquiao. Diaz falls into his arms. If the idea here is that there's some honor in allowing David Diaz to finish the fight, that would be a very misplaced instinct.
It's not worth it.
There's plenty of honor for Diaz tonight. It won't be in some way embellished by letting him go to a bloodier, more brutal finish. How many more? Down he goes, and Dracula stops the fight.
They should have never got to that.
Welcome to the lightweight division.
Which again shows that he's no longer a one-punch puncher.
Well, follows the jab with a hook, comes back with another jab. There's the straight left hand, and he landed it right on Hatton's chin. And down goes Hatton, after he swings and misses with a left hook. And that's a knockdown for Manny Pacquiao. Perfect right hand inside.
I don't know if Ricky's going to survive. I'm surprised to see him get hurt for shoulder. But, he's not the type of a guy that goes out to survive. He's a fighter.
Hatton got a couple of extra seconds as Bayless tried to back Pacquiao off. Pacquiao was coming out of the neutral corner in a hurry. Lands another right hook.
Pacquiao's hands are so...
Pacquiao's hands are blindingly fast.
His hands are so fast that no opponent sees the punches coming.
Very accurate.
Another perfect right hand for Pacquiao. Another right hook. Straight left hand. Pacquiao's landing at will. Hard left hand. Hatton has to hold on. Will Hatton make it out of the round? He's down for the second time. This is the brilliance of the Filipino slugger. A tsunami for Manny Pacquiao in round one. It's Pacquiao's blinding speed that sets him apart.
As well as his head movement. His head movement just is phenomenal. I don't think he's landed too much out of that exchange, but it's just his ability to punch, maintain balance, which he used to couldn't do. And his head movement is just too difficult for Hatton to time.
I think Pacquiao may have spent the first 2 minutes of this round thinking knockout and allowed himself to get a little wild. Now he goes back to more precision. Lands a hard body shot.
But Ricky isn't moving his head too much still. His head is still right there.
That is. Oh my gosh, what a straight left hand. And will Hatton make it up from this?
Can he beat the count?
Is that it? And Kenny Bayless says, no way. That is that. What an amazing knockout shot. That is the most spectacular one-punch shot of Manny Pacquiao's. The speed advantage for Pacquiao.
Cody just physically a bigger guy.
Now hard left hand. And another. Manny landed a little right hook in there. And follows up by
the time move punches, which Manny is known for.
Flurry of punches from the mid. Now it's Cotto whose back is against the rope. And he fights his way off and goes down again. Cotto landed a big left
and punching it from all angles. Punches from weird angles. He can assist the right.
And then some.
And Cotto is beginning to retreat. Constantly uppercut by Pacquiao. Landing more or less at will now. Cotto has been softened.
He was wore you down, but this guy, great punching power, has worked.
Absolutely. Just as he was in the late rounds against Margarito. Uppercut. Cotto backs into the corner. He's in big trouble now. The fight could end in a matter of seconds.
He's got total control over the fight, so he just took a breather for the first minute.
Santiago. Now Kenny Bayless does his duty.
His left jab.
And the last thing people expected to see was Antonio Margarito standing in the middle of the ring and boxing with Manny Pacquiao, but that's what's happened so far. There's a left hand.
And he's jabbing with a little left step back and shoot the straight left. Size has been a big factor in this fight, as I see right here.
But speed belongs to Pacquiao. Good left hook inside by, or left cross inside by Pacquiao. He lands the when he gets close. Uppercut hitting a man this big. Delectable experience perhaps for Margarito. First 3 rounds, Margarito's jab is bothering Pacquiao. Good straight left hand by Pacquiao. Pacquiao flirts with the corner there, then moves away. Now his back is against the ropes. Margarito tries to press the action. Pacquiao hits him flush with a big left hand. And then flurries. Marks begin to show on Margarito's face as he has a big red welt under his right eye. So Pacquiao can do that.
Yeah, Margarito's saying that Pacquiao's not hurting him, but his face is telling a different story.
Indeed. And Pacquiao's beginning to land with almost every punch.
Better and faster than Mosley, but he's not as physically strong and has to do this rather than just bully Margarito around the ring.
But he's beating Margarito up in this round. There's a huge welt under Margarito's right eye. He's backing Margarito up, and he's hurting him. And Margarito can say all he wants that Pacquiao can't hurt him.
Okay. Left hand shot to the body, which I think started all of the serious problems for Margarito. Even though he was being outpointed, seemingly with that shot, he never has recuperated. And if you notice, his body form is bending over as if he's still hurt from the body punch.
And when you start to get hit hard by somebody like Manny Pacquiao. Creating angles.
Creating angles, yeah, because
there's no way Margarito can find him. No way Margarito finds him when he does that. Just too much side to side.
Pacquiao has
been around on the fight so far. Some bigger than others, but he's winning all of them.
Now Margarito catches Pacquiao twice against the ropes, and he finally is able to dodge away. But this gives Margarito energy. This gives him will as he's tasted for a moment the advantage of having Pacquiao against the ropes. This is Pacquiao's nightmare. Locked in a trap against a much bigger man. Fights his way out of it. Bloodies Margarito some more.
The best exchange of the night that favored Margarito right here when he was landing a lot of blows and Polo Manny was trying to get away from him, but he was landing shots body and head. But at the end of the round, still, you can see it possibly going to 12-round decision only because of Margarito's size.
Yep.
Strictly a Pacquiao show.
No, if I had a prediction, it was going to be that Pacquiao would win all 12 rounds, unanimous decision, and there'd be a lot of nervous moments in it.
Yes.
I thought Pacquiao would stop Margarito right around the 6th or 7th round. Face looks.
Margarito's hanging in, and he's having more flurries as the fight continues, but Pacquiao just stunned him.
Here you see Manny Pacquiao landing all of these precise punches, even with a guards up high defense, he still pinpoints areas where he can get through and penetrate. But to me, the perfect fight is the way he fought the last round, punching, moving in and out, taking advantage of that great natural coordination.
Pacquiao was a terrific, world-class, one-handed fighter. Margarito banging him against the ropes here, trying to get to Pacquiao's body to change the fight. Pacquiao fighting back with his back on the ropes.
And here comes
And he
Manny.
turns it around and bangs Margarito viciously on the bad eye. And another one. Hits him again with the left. Margarito nods at him. Pacquiao hits him at will. Bang!
That's his biggest factor, is fighting while he's tired.
And he's blocking some of the punches, taking some. He took a big left hook to draw your own conclusions.
I talked to Miguel earlier today. Miguel said this was going to be a very tough fight. As I was saying, I thought that Pacquiao had to edge. He said, man, he may have edge, but it's going to be a hard fight. Punches a little better than a smaller guy, but a regular 140-pounder, I think Manny would have knocked out
at this point.
Unless somebody wants to stop the fight because of that right eye, which is grotesque.
Getting close. Here you see Manny Pacquiao do what he does better than any boxer in the game. Let a guy miss, catch him with a punch, let him miss, hit him with a punch again. A lot of guys will let guys miss punches, but they don't take advantage of it the way that he does.
Margarito, Freddie Roach wanted to get the Texas State Athletic Commission to make Margarito shave off the beard, which probably they would have done. Pacquiao said, leave it there. I want to use it as a target. That's a fighter. Greatest offensive fighter of the era.
Physically fatigued, both. And this right hook.
He's ready to go.
That's one of the biggest jabs.
He didn't see it coming.
That was a right hook from Pacquiao. Yeah. Another measure of redemption for Margarito. Even though he's the villain with the hand wraps, hopelessly behind and getting
no head movement at all.
Pacquiao looking towards the ref, asking him to stop the fight at this point, it looks to me. Landed a shot, looked towards.
He's being out-punched, but the referee has the way of a few more seconds before he can stop.
Emmanuel, he's rearranging Margarito's face.
If the referee stopped, there wouldn't be any complaint, but I just don't think he's going to stop it as Tate goes.
Pacquiao again looks at Lawrence Cole.
It's a solid target. He's not moving his head.
I honestly wonder whether Pacquiao has no more stomach for the punishment.
Then he took the fight.
Hard to say because he's fighting such different guys every time out, and they're all so big. And we're done.
Jim, your prediction was right.
Manny Pacquiao.
5-punch combinations. Once he gets Brandon on the defense, he forces Brandon to keep his hands at home, and that way Brandon can cause Pacquiao no harm because he won't punch as long as he...
So far, in terms of how much does Pacquiao have left, what we've seen in terms of a return to form is Pacquiao fighting throughout the round rather than taking long rest periods as he had against Tim Bradley, for example.
It's representative numbers for Brandon Rios, and they won't win him the fight. Pacquiao ripping Rios with straight left hands. And as long as Rios has to keep his hands at home to stop Pacquiao's power shots upstairs, it's going to be
fight, which has been the counter left and the straight left lead. That was a counter left, there's a counter left, or a left lead because he threw it at the same time. Here's a counter left hand again. That straight left hand has caused Brandon Rios all types of trouble all night long, especially off of his jab.
Swollen up around both the right and the left eye. You saw blood earlier outside the left eye. The right eye hasn't burst open yet, but it's threatening to do so. Harold, how do you have it through 9?
Jim, I still say it's an easy fight to start. 90-81, 9 rounds to nothing, Manny Pacquiao. I mean, I think the guy's just pitching a shutout. Fighting a beautiful fight. The right jab, the combinations, and then he moves. Constantly landing and turning, landing and turning. And I got to tell you, I'll say what I said before. He's got a great right hand for a southpaw. I mean, he's got power in that hook. He snaps the jab. He does all the right things with a right hand that you don't see southpaws do. 9-0, Manny Pacquiao.
And Gabe Chavez with a chance to land those big shots.
Well, so far this has been not the physical phenom Pacquiao, though he's been very fast and landed very good shots. This has been the Freddie Roach pupil Pacquiao, the guy who Freddie Roach took and refined from this physical phenom to a more...
Brandon hasn't been quite as defenseless as the slower Margarito was.
Exactly. No broken bones so far.
That we know about. Brandon Rios' face and head are going to look like a basketball tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Pacquiao is enjoying looking at Rios' swollen, bloodied face.
He is.
He promised to punish Rios for the friction between the two camps that erupted into a battle in the gym the other day. He promised to show that he was the old Manny Pacquiao and that there's no reason to suggest his career is over. He promised to throw punches in bunches and to land his power shots. He's done all of that. The only thing he hasn't done is to fulfill the prediction of most boxing experts that he would get a knockout or a TKO. But maybe it wasn't worth the risk. Maybe it was better simply to pile up the numbers and outdo Rios in every round the way he has so far.
Yeah.
The crowd loves it. They're on their feet in Macau. He seemed to want to hurt Manny Pacquiao in round 8. Pacquiao, 14 out of 24.
It's the 3 Manny Pacquiao. Jim, he's won 4 rounds in a row. Up and down, once or twice, back it up. It's just Pacquiao.
Bradley has to work harder.
And Max, when you say Pacquiao is more talented than Bradley, this or hands, feet?
He's the more and feet, though Bradley's quick. He has more punching power.
And he's making and countering beautifully in this round.
Fight.
Good left hand and uppercut by Pacquiao.
Turn it off.
Good combinations for Pacquiao. Be trying to turn this around with one big shot.
Here you see Pacquiao land a beautiful left hand right down the pipe on Timothy Bradley. As Timothy Bradley was moving back, bounced back and countered that jab with a straight right hand right down the pipe on Pacquiao.
That Bradley landed in that round. But that was the case. If Harold Letterman's unofficial scorecard is correct, we'll know that Harold's scorecard in no way resembled...
Good shot.
Good hard right hand. Bradley. Pacquiao blocking the others with his gloves. Nobody ever talks about Manny Pacquiao.
We're looking to give Bradley a round.
Way in the first fight as well.
One.
Big left hand in. Pacquiao lands a right.
Bradley badly hurt from that shot, like he was in slow motion after Pacquiao landed his left.
8th round. Another Pacquiao jabbing Bradley back. Pacquiao long with the right hand shot. Now he lands one. The first fight was good. This fight.
Craig Metcalf and Michael Pernick score it 116 to 112. Glenn Drobage 118 to 110. All three judges have it for the winner by unanimous decision from Sarangani Province, Philippines. The new WBO welterweight champion of the world, Manny
briefly, coming back tonight, and at 37, he has looked full energy.
Right now, Jesse Vargas right now, he needs a miracle right now. He needs to land that overhand right if he can. He needs to find a way to land that punch.
He is trying right there, blocked by Pacquiao. But he's game every second. There's a sharp jab.
Hook miss from Vargas. Has connected on that punch all night.
Yeah. And a straight lead left hand from Pacquiao.
Pacquiao went to his right again. He's not aware of that. Pacquiao's really good at that. That's like his bread and butter shot right there.
Vargas goes to the body.
Ooh,
and then
for that.
Pacquiao makes him pay on the way in.
But did you see where he threw that punch from? He threw it from like almost his hip.
You know, Vargas is expending so much energy, Tim. It's a point you brought up early. He's expending so much energy just standing there while Pacquiao is completely still.
Yes.
Except when he's firing. Halfway through the final round, and Jesse Vargas has made Manny Pacquiao earn it.
Put up a good showing. It's not over yet, but he definitely put up a good showing, Jesse Vargas. And I think he did a lot better than what people expected.
Well, I'm not sure about that. He didn't do bad, but I'm not sure people expected that much.
A big underdog.
He picked up a good. He actually fought well.
Every media member that was asked about this said, "Boy, I really like Vargas, but he's not going to beat Manny Pacquiao."
I'm not saying he's going to win the fight, but I was saying that he's put on a good showing.
No, yes, absolutely.
You know, he's not running around.
So you like moral victories?
It's good. It's fine.
Okay.
They can lead to bigger victories.
Not moral victories. I'm just saying, come on, moral victories to win. It's all about winning, period. That's what it's about.
He's tweaking you. He's cheap shotting.
It's about winning. It's about winning.
I'm going to take a point away, Stephen A.
Come on.
Do that one more time.
Come on, Steve.
Final 30 seconds.
I'm just saying, you sitting up here talking about, he did better than people expected.
Let's see if they can close the show.
Yes.
Pacquiao weighs in, taps the gloves. Dropped down to one knee. Kenny Bayless calls it a slip.
Wow.
And that's it.
Speed and power.
Manny Pacquiao looked tremendous. Fought every 10-second stanza of every minute.
All three scores to the winner by unanimous decision. And new WBO welterweight champion of the world, the fighting pride of the Philippines, the legendary Manny Pacquiao.